wrote the book because I'd spent 30 years in politics, covering politics, working in politics, and I realized in talking to my children and other people about it, I had some really incredible stories about these people who have shaped Louisiana political history for the last 50 years. I'd met every governor since the 1940s except for Earl Long. I worked for maybe 3.5 U.S. senators over the years. I worked in a lot of statewide campaigns and worked for a governor, and I just felt like there was just a lot of stories that I had that people would be interested in, and I started off writing it for my children, mainly to know what Dad did when he was a younger guy, because all they ever knew me was that I was a political communications professor at LSU. They didn't really know much about my life in politics, so a lot of it was to tell my kids what their dad did in his early days, and then it kind of went from there. I, from my early 20s, I've roamed all over the state as a journalist and working for politicians. I've been to every little town in Louisiana several times, and I kind of thought of it as I've been up and down every bayou in the state. And I've also been in the Backrooms in Washington and in Baton Rouge, where a lot of decisions are being made. So I thought it was a good way to combine the terrain of the state with the politics of the state. One of the first politicians that I ever got to know well when I was a young journalist was Edwin Edwards. He was running for re-election in 1983, and I spent about 6 weeks just riding around in the back of a car with him and a driver as he was campaigning to come back for his third term for governor, running against then Governor Dave Treen. And I had an amazing experience just watching a former governor running for governor, watching a campaign behind the scenes, and it was a real eye-opening experience, and I write a lot about that campaign in the book.